Thank you. He continued to tell this court and repeating that they were singing, that you were singing in the plural form. You were singing, you were drinking and enjoying the meat.
Futhi ke benicula futhi ke niphuza futhi ke ni nidla nalo nyama enjoy lo nyama.
Unamanga lo muntu ozungu.
That Zungu man is a liar. He's lying.
Unamanga le laphoyisa.
That police official is lying.
Azange ziyenzeke le nto leyo.
That did not happen.
He further told the court that soon after the gentleman who was requested by accused number 5 to give him way, and after accused number 5 had also left, you left in a red Uno to go buy liquor because you were running dry on your beverages.
Futhi ke emva ukuthi ke umsola wesihlanu ke ecele lo mlisa le ukuthi amvulele indlela nomsola wesihlanu ke seke hambile ke wena ke uyowahamba ke ngeuno ke ebomvu ukuthi nihambe nothenga futhi ke utshwala noma ke inyembezi kaQueen ngoba seniphelele.
Unamanga lo uzungu, unamanga Constable Zungu.
Constable Zungu is lying.
Azange nje ngibe lapho mina eFosloras eBasuthuni hostel.
I was never at that place at Basuthuni hostel in Fosloras.
Azange futhi ngihambe ngeUno elibomvu mina.
And I never traveled in a red Uno.
So unamanga.
So he's lying.
Thank you. Remember the what Brigadier Ginila said when he testified here at court, that which we dealt with earlier on, is that the planning of the killing of the deceased happened at Basuthuni, at Fosloras Hostel, although it did not specifically mention the name of the hostel. Do you still remember that?
Usakhumbula ke ngalenkathi ke uGininda naye ethula ufakazi bakhe la inkantolo echaza ukuthi ke ukuhlela ke lokho kulala kwakhe ke umufi ke kwenzakala ke eFosloras noma ke angazange asho ukuthi iphi hostel kodwa ke eFosloras.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I still recall that.
Thank you. Now, as we proceed with the testimony of Mr. Zungu, I would want you to identify the specific point where he says, or he could say, maybe it's one of the witnesses who told Brigadier Gininda that the planning of the assassination of the deceased happened at Basuthuni Hostel. I would want you to pay extreme attention to his testimony as we deal with it, not so?
Khona manje ke sisobheka manje ufakazi bakhe ngifuna ulandele kahle futhi ke ulalele kahle ke ufakazini bakhe uzokwazi ukusitshela ukuthi ke la lonto lokule fakazi bakhe khona lapho ke mhlambe ke ekhombisa ukuthi ke khona bofakazi ke abamtshela lokwakushona.
As it is the court, my lord, Mr. Ramsipeli wants to draw my attention to something. Thank you. Now thank you, Mr. Ramsipeli. Now you have told the court that you do not know Zungu.
Yebo.
Yes.
You do not know accused number 1.
Awumazoqala. Yes.
Actually, you only started to know Zungu here at court when he came to testify.
Utheke uqala ukumazi uZungu ngalenkathi ke naye eza la ecourt ezothula ufakazi kunjalo?
Yebo.
Yes.
You did not know or saw accused number 1 up until the 27th of October 2020 when you first appeared at court in Boksburg in respect of this case.
Futhi ke umsolo wokuqala ke ubungamazi ke ngaphambilini uzoqala ukumbona ke mhla 27 October ngo2020 koqala ngalenkathi ke nivela eBoksburg.
Yebo.
Yes.
That's the same situation with regard to accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi.
Naye futhi accused number 2 kunjalo.
Yebo.
Yes.
Mr. Kwabeni, did you know him?
Ukwabeni ngimqale ngoba bezofakaza la ecourt ukumbona.
The first time I saw Mr. Kwabeni was when he came to give evidence before the court.
Angazi nje sidala.
I don't know him at all.
Njengoba nayife watshela court ukuthi akangazi.
As he also mentioned before the court that he does not know me.
So the situation between you and Mr. Kwabeni is similar to what you've said with Mr. Zungu, who you also said you started seeing him when we ascended to the box there.
Isimo ke lesika Kwabeni ke siyafana yena sakuzungu njengoba ushilo ukuthi qala ukumbona ngale nkathi eza la inkantolo ezothula ufakazi.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Zungu said, because you had run dry out of your beverages, then yourself and accused number 2, himself, the driver of the motor vehicle, and somebody else, then left in that red Uno to go buy liquor. In other words, you were 5 in the motor vehicle.
Did you say accused number 2 was the driver?
No. It was accused number 2, accused number 3 being the witness there, himself, Mr. Zungu, the driver of the motor vehicle, and somebody else. All in all, there were 5 in the vehicle.
Thank you so much. Umnumzana Zungu uthi ke manje ngoba manje niye naphelelwa isiphuzo zenu wena umsola wesibili umsola wesithathu udriver nomunye umuntu shothi ngabe magama nonke maniphelele beni 5 nasenihamba nonke ngemoto.
Then he told the court that you went out to some liquor outlet. You bought liquor and went back to Basutwini Hostel where you continued to do the feasting.
Nasenihamba nonke niye endaweni ke ethengisayo ke inyembezi ka Queen nafike nathenga nasenibuyela niphindela futhi emuva lapha kuBasuthu Hostel.
Do you follow?
Yes.
Do you know anything, or is that how things panned out?
Kwenzakale njani noma khona ke mhlambe wena ukwenzakele ngendlela yakho?
Lento ekhulunywayo lapha ukuthi uzungiyenzeka into engazange ziyenzeke.
The things that Zungu said happened is things that did not happen, my lord.
Uzungu nje usebenzisele uphoyisa bakhe ukuthi aze court azokhohlisa icourt amanga mhlawumbe ngamlalela ngoba yena uyiphoyisa.
Zungu just used the authority as a police officer to come and deceive the court, knowing that the court might just listen and take what he says.
Azange ngihambe naye ngemoto Zungu.
I did not travel with Zungu in a motor vehicle.
Azange ngihambe noNtanzi ngemoto mina.
I never also traveled with Tanzi in a motor vehicle.
Azange ngihambe nalo driver akhuluma ngaye.
Not even the driver that he mentioned.
Nalo munye obethi asiwu5 nje.
Even the other person, since he said it was a 5 of us.
Angibazi walabantu akhuluma ngabo ngaphandle.
I don't even know the persons that he's talking about outside, my lord.
Njengoba wayena ngingamazi nje.
As I also don't know him.
So lento akhuluma ngala into engazange ziyenzeke total nje.
So the things that he's talking about are things that never happened at all.
Thank you. He then went on to tell the court that later that day, between 8:30 in the evening and 9:30 in the evening, he was seated in the hostel and he was facing the door. Whereupon yourself, Mr. Sibia was accused number 1, and Mr. Ntanzi was accused number 2, came following each other.
Uyaqhubeka futhi ke uyachaza uthi ke ntambama ngalosuku lona lolo ke ngaphakathi kwenkathi ke u8:30 no 9:30 ubehleli ke eqondane nomnyango lapho ke abona wena uSibiya noNtanzi nilandelana.
Awunamanga.
He's lying.
Into engazange ziyenzeke leyo.
That did not happen.
Now, he further told the court that his observations were that it was clear that you were showing, it means yourself, Mr. Ntanzi and Mr. Sibiya, you were showing that you were in a shock. He based that conclusion on the fact that you were walking fast when you got back to the hostel as you were seated there at the hostel facing the door.
Uthi ke yena ngokubona kwakhe uma enibuka nobathathu esho wena esho yena uSibiya esho naye Ntanzi nibukeke njengabantu nje phela abathukile ngoba ngendlela benihamba ngayo.
Awunamanga.
He's lying.
Into engazange ziyenzeke leyo.
That did not happen.
Nabantu akhuluma ngaba ngibazi.
Even the persons that he is referring to are unknown to me.
Ntanzi noSibiya.
Ntanzi and Sibiya.
Ngibaza kule case le.
I only know since we are attending this case, my lord.
Now, Mr. Sibiya, maybe before, I'm sorry, Mr. Mube, maybe before we proceed, the state led the evidence of the cell phone experts, Brigadier Hose, Colonel Stein, etc., etc. Was there a hint throughout the testimonies of those witnesses that you ever had a cell phone communication with accused number one, who's Mr. Sibiya?
Ngaphambi ukuthi mhlawumbe siqhubekele phambili ke ngaludaba lolu ke masiphinde futhi sibuke lana ke mnjani umbuso ke uye waba nofakazi abalethwa la enkantolo ke abasebenza ke kuma cell phone sikhuluma ngayo Hosu nayo Colonel Stein abangama cell phone experts. Uthi komeli ke ngofakazi babo la enkantolo ikhona into yakhombisa efakazini babo yakhombisa ukuthi ke wena uye waxhumana no accused number 1.
Ayikho abayilethile la court.
Nothing was brought before the court.
Ngoba vele zange ngixhumane no accused number 1.
Because I never had contact with accused number 1.
Futhi angimazi.
And again, I don't know him.
Thank you. Now, on the same breath, is there anything that those cell phone experts who were led by the state came up with, which was a contact between yourself and accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi?
Manje ke kukhona ke mhlambe ke okweza nawo ke ama expert la ama cell phone ke ekwakhombisa ukuthi ke wena waxhumana ke nomsola wesibili ke uMnumzane Ntanzi.
Akukho abakulethile la court.
Nothing. They did not brought anything to that effect.
Akukho nokungihlanganisa naye.
And nothing is bring us together or joining us together.
Futhi angimazi.
And I don't know him.
Ngiqala kulo leli cala.
I first knew him when I started with this matter.
Let us now try to do it in a juxtaposed way. Is there anything, because you were here at court, their cell phone records, start with accused number 1, were extensively dealt with by those experts. Actually, maybe I'm using a very moderate term. Their cell phone records were extensively dissected. Dissected, it means they were ripped apart with a view to try and find out who were they communicating with. Was there a hint or just a fragment of an indication that accused number 1, when they went through his cell phone records, might or could have communicated with you?
Manje ke ama expert la eza ecourt ke na ama cell phone record awakhe ke umsola lo oqala ke futhi ama record lawa ke abhekisiswa ahlinzwa kubhekisisa ukuthi ngempela ke yazana axhumane nawe na. Uthi ke umeli ke kukhona mhlambe kuloko konke bebekusho la enkantolo bekhuluma ngakho okwaveza ukuthi hayi mhlambe labantu laba bake baxhumana sisho yena accused number 1 nawe futhi uMnumzane Mncube.
Akukho abakubelethile la ukuthi uke waxhumana nami achoose number 1.
There is nothing that was brought before the court that indicates that there was any communication between myself and accused number 1.
Ngoba vele azange kwenzeke.
Because we did not happen.
Asazani.
We don't know each other.
Abakwazi ukuxhumana abantu abangazani.
And there's no way that there's no way that people who does not know each other can have contact.
Now, you would recall that the state took almost 4 weeks dissecting the cell phone records of accused number 2, a man. They went through his contact list, the people that he could have contacted, the people that he could have phoned. You know, they really dissected his phone, his contact. Was there anything that pointed to the fact that he ever had contact with you?
Usakhumbula ukuthi ke umbuso wathatha ke amaviki amane wonke belokhu nje bephezulu kulodaba lelama cell phone record akhe ke umsolwa ke lo wesibili bewehluza bewebheka uthi komeli ke kuyonke lenyanga le khona into mhlambe ke eyavele yaveza ukuthi ke kulama record wakhe umsolwa wesibili uke waxhumana nawe.
Akukho ngisho kodwa.
Not even one.
Akukho ngisho kodwa ngoba sazani.
Not even one, my lord, because we don't know each other.
Futhi akukho abebengakuthola ngoba vele ngimazi la kuleli cala kaSenzomeyiwe.
And there was nothing that they could have found because I only first knew him in this matter, the Senzomeyiwe matter case.
Now let us bring it a little bit closer home. You would recall that Brigadier Gininda late when the trial had already begun, after you people have pleaded to the charges that were preferred against you and after evidence has been laid, he came up with a narrative that actually this was not a robbery that went wrong or whatever that he said about it, but this was a hit.
Usakhumbula ke uBrigadier Gininda ke ngalenkathi senichazile enkantolo ukuthi amaqala lawa nyawavuma noma niwavumi na futhi nofakazi obunye sebukhunywa la enkantolo ke wafika uGininda wathi cha leke asiyona ke mhlambe ke inkunzi ke engazange ihambe ngendlela bekunto eqondile nje ukuthi kuyoshaywa abantu.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I still recall.
Again, the state introduced your cell phone records of 2014, and the cell phone records and the phones that you made on 6 October 2014, and even before that and after that.
Umbuso ke uye waveza ke ama record akhe cell phone ango 2014 ke akhombisa ke ama calls owayenza noma angena kuwena lapha ngo6 ka October 2014.
Now, do you still remember that Brigadier Gininda said that the person who as a mastermind, he referred to her as a mastermind, who masterminded the death of the deceased in this case is Kelly Khumalo?
Usakhumbula ke uGininda naye umesho ukuthi ke umuntu ke ukuyena mastermind alento lo Kelly Khumalo.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I still do recall that.
You would also recall that her cell phone records were dealt with extensively here at court by the experts, not so?
Usakhumbula ukuthi ke ama record akhe cell phone nawo ke abhekwa kakhulu la enkantolo ke ama records ama experts.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I still recall.
Thank you. Now, was there any indication? Let's start with your cell phone, your records as introduced by the states. Did the state bring up something in your record which indicated that you had a contact with the person who Brigadier Kininda refers to as a mastermind of the death of the deceased?
Manje wena ngokuya ngawe ke uthi umbono wakho khona mhlambe ke umbuso ke uye akuveza la enkantolo okhombisayo ukuthi wena okukhombisayo kuma record esofuthi wena waxhumana ke naye lo muntu lo oyi mastermind lecala.
Akukho abakulethile la court.
There's nothing that they brought before court
Ukuthi ngangaxhumana naye.
that I had a connection or yes with her.
Bahlulekile ukuletha njengoba behluleka nokuletha naye la ecourt la ukuthi ezokwazi
They
isibopho.
failed to bring that evidence as they failed to bring even her before this court.
Bahluleka nokumletha ukuthi ezotestify la
They
ecourt.
failed to bring her to come and testify before the court.
So akukho abathi bengaxhumana nakho ngaye.
There is nothing that they brought that shows that there was a connection with her.
Ngaphandle kweplastiki abathi nemali abathena nasi isithombe sakhe sikhona kuyo nakimi sikhona.
Apart from a plastic bag which had money, and they said there was a picture in that bag which
Bathi isithombe sikhona efonini yami esinemali ngoplastiki naku Kelly Khumalo sikhona nakulongo thwala sikhona.
okay, they said there was a picture that showed that contained money that was found in my phone and also in Khumalo's phone and also in Longo Twala's phone.
And now talking of those download pictures which were found in your cell phone.
Ukhuluma ngale thombe lezi ke bazidownloada ke cell phone yakho.
Yebo ngikhuluma ngayo.
Yes, those are the
Yeah.
pictures I'm referring to.
Thank you. We'll come and deal with that. as
Okay,
we
so
proceed.
phinde sibuye kulokho masilokhu
Yeah.
siya phambili.
Now, because the state also analyzed the cell phone record of Ms. Kelly Khumalo, is there a hint that at some point, whether it was before this incident, the incident of the 20th of October 2014, or on the day itself, or after the day itself, is there a hint that you ever had, that she ever had a communication with you?
Manje ke ngithi manje umbuso ke baye bahluza ke lama record akhe ke Kelly Khumalo la nge-26 October 2014 manje khona mhlambe into eyaveza mhlambe before lolo suku noma ngasemva noma sokhombisayo ukuthi ke wena ke ninaxhumana.
Akukho ngisho kodwa abakulethile.
Not even one thing was brought before
Ukuthi
the
nje
court.
ngangahlangana no Kelly Khumalo ngefona akukho abakulethile.
That I had communication or contact with Kelly Khumalo, nothing of that effect was brought before the court.
Ngoba vela ngimazi.
Because I don't know her.
Ngimazela nge-TV lapho celebrate kuphela.
I know her from the TV that she's a celebrity, that's all.
Thank you. Maybe let us just complete the mosaic in this instance. The state had gone into extraordinary depth to try and link certain people, you know, with a view to try and find out if they know each other.
Masiqhubeka phambili ke umbuso ke uyazama ukuthi manje uhlanganise ke abantu ke abahlukahlukene ke ngenhloso ukuthi kwazi ukuthola ukuthi noma ibone ukuthi ke lawo bantu bayazana na.
Now, was there a hint that the state brought forward to show that you could have had a communication either before this incident or on the day of the incident or after the date of the death of the deceased with Mr. Kwabeni?
Manje ke ngokuya ngawe ke khona ke mhlambe ke into ke eyaveza noma yabanika isithombe sokuthi ke wena uyo wakhuluma ke naye mhlambe ke ngalosuku lelo sehlakalo noma ke ngaphambilini noma emva ukuthi ke uma ufike sekabulawile ke noGwabeni.
Akukho.
Nothing.
Akukho abakuveza ukuthi ngangaxhumana.
Nothing was shown that there was communication.
Was there a hint that was brought by the state forward to demonstrate that you could have communicated with Mr. Zungu, Constable Zungu, before the incident, on the day of the incident, or after the date of the incident?
Manje ke ikhona ke mhlambe ke into ke eveziwe ke yalethwa la enkantolo ukhombisa ukuthi ke wena uke wakhuluma ke naye umzane Gwabeni ngalosuku lwesakalo noma ngaphambili noma ke ngasemuva.
No, Mr. Zungu, Constable Zungu.
Sorry, Mr. Nis.
Yeah.
akukho abakulethayo
Nothing was brought forward.
azange belethe lutho ezokukhombisa ukuthi ngangaxhumana naye.
They never brought anything to show that I had a contact with him.
And conversely, is there anything that the state brought to show that either Gwabeni or Constable Zungu could have tried or to communicate with you?
Khona mhlambe umbuso kulethile ukhombisa mhlambe uGwabeni noma ke umntwana Mzungu baye bazama noma ukuthi baxhumane nawo.
akukho
Nothing.
futhi bengeke kube khona
Futhi there was not going to be any
ngoba sazana nabo.
because we don't know each other.
Thank you. Mr. Zungu proceeded to tell the court that yourself, accused number 1 and number 2, then got into Gwabeni's room when you get back on his observation. You were shocked because you were walking fast.
Uyaqhubeka manje ke Mzanzungu uthi ke wena umsola wokuqala nowesibili naseminyaka ekameleni leka Gwabeni futhi ke benibonakala njengabantu abathukile ngoba benihamba ke nisheshe.
Linamanga lephoyisa lawaZungu.
This police official is lying.
Azange befosora sehostela ngalelo langa.
I was never at the First Laura's hostel on that day.
He further said that he stood up and he followed you into that room.
Uthe ke naye uye wasukuma wasenilandela ke kulelo kamera.
Awunamanga uZungu.
His Zungu is lying.
Into engazange zenzeke leyo.
That did not happen.
The story just kinda leba behlanganele noGininda bezenzela into zabo.
It's just a story that he formed himself and the Gininda.
He further told the court that when he got into Gwabeni's room, the lights went off.
Uthe futhi ke la inkantolo ke ngalenkathi yena ke sekafika lapha ke ekameni kaGwabeni ke izibani zacima.
Uqamba amanga into engazange ziyenzeke.
He's lying. That did not happen.
He said that in the room, at this point in time, it was yourself, it was accused number 1, it was accused number 3, accused number 2, and there was also Gwabeni. And Gwabeni then, upon his entry into the room, and then switched on the light and mentioned that apparently the light had some technical problems. It was
Uthi ke ngaphakathi ke lapha eroomini bekuwena umsala wokuqala nowesibili naye uGwabeni kodwa ngalenkathi uGwabeni ezeroomini ke uye wakhanyisa isibani wasathi ke kunenkinga encane ke ngazo lezo zibani.
Unamanga uZungu into engazange ziyenzeke.
Zungu is lying. That did not take place.
Bonke labantu ababala lapha abantu engabazi mina.
All the people that he's mentioning are people that are known to me.
Kwayena uqoba mazi.
I don't even know him.
Thank you. He took a step back and told this court that upon his earlier arrival at the hostel, he had put his firearm in Gwabeni's room.
Uthi ke ngalenkathi ke efika lapha ehostel ke earlier ke uye wathatha isibhamu sakhe wasesibeka ke kameleni kaGwabeni.
Awunamanga lo baba.
Hey, this man is lying.
Into engazange ziyenzeke leyo.
Something that did not happen.
Now, let us step into what Gwabeni told this court. When you would recall that Gwabeni was mentioned in the list of witnesses, in the list of state witnesses by the state,
Usakhumbula ke ukuthi uGwabeni ke naye ke bekumunye umuntu ke olapha kuleya list ke abofakazi le eyalethwa umbuso.
Yebo ngiyazi ukuthi ufazi state.
Yes, I know that he was a state witness,
State sakhetha ungambizi kodwa.
even though the state chose not to call him.
Thank you. And he came here and gave very chilling testimony of how the investigating team in this case actually treated him.
Uye weza la enkantolo ke wasenikeza ufakazi ke echaza ke la enkantolo ukuthi ngendlela lelungu labaphenyi ke lelamphatha ngayo.
Yebo.
Yes.
That treatment did not only limit itself to the investigating team, but he also made very serious allegations against the prosecution team as well. Do you still remember that?
Usakhumbula ukuthi ke uye wakhuluma ke ngendlela aphathwe ngayo abantu laba abaphenyayo, kodwa kuzange kugcine lapho ke wasekhuluma ukuthi nangendlela ke nabashushisi bambe bamphatha ngayo.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes.
Thank you. Now, what did he say about all this that we are now hearing from Mr. Zungu up to this extent?
Manje ke wena uthini ke ngakho konke lokho sisikushilo ke lokho sithi ke kwakhuna uZungu uzokufika lapha sifike khona manje.
No. I'm saying, what did Gwabeni say as he testified here at court? That is not hearsay. Is what he said here at court. You're sitting there listening. So I'm saying, maybe just to remind us, what did he say when he testified there where you're standing about all that we have said, being said by Zungu up to this extent?
Okay. Manje ke sicela usitshele ukuthi ke manje usakhumbula ukuthi ke uGwabeni ke uye wathini ngalenkathi naye ke emela enkantolo la ome khona ke ngalokho konke lokhu esiye sakubela ukuthi ngisho uZungu.
uGwabeni wathi lento lena ayikho lento ekhuluma uZungu.
Gwabeni said that information by Zungu is non-existent.
Wathi into ekhona yenzeka bebodwa lapha na 2017 if I'm not mistaken.
He said there's something that happened between them in 2017
Besiphuzela lapha utshwala.
when they were busy drinking alcohol.
Wathi lento eshow uZungu ngathi yenzeke 2014 26 October. Uthi into eyenzeke 2017 besiphuzela utshwala.
He said the happenings that he mentioned that he said it happened in 2017 actually happened in 2014 when they were busy drinking alcohol.
Washo wagcwala umlomo ukuthi uZungu Constable Zungu namanga.
He said it without any doubt that Constable Zungu is lying.
Wathi azange yena azabe sekuhlelweni kokubulawa kaSenzomeyiwa.
He did mention that he was not part of the planning of killing Senzo Meyiwa.
Wathi azange abe nabantu laba bala eCourt October babulawa uSenzomeyiwa nge-26 October 2014.
And he further explained that he was never with these people that are accused of killing Senzo Meyiwa on the 26th of October 2014.
Yebo.
Yes.
Thank you. Now you would recall that up to thus far, Constable Zungu also mentioned that Gwabeni requested him to collect or to come along with Makosonke, who he would have found at Carlton Center, was from Rustenburg, to bring him along to take him along to Basufini Hostel, where this occasion had to be held. Do you still recall that?
Usakhumbula ke ngalenkathi uConstable Zungu echaza ukuthi ke uye wacela ke uGwabeni ukuthi ke adlule lapha eCarlton Center athathe ke uMakhosonke aze naye lapha ke hostel lapho ke kuzohlanganelwa khona.
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I still recall.
Now Makosonke was also one of the, if my memory serves me well, he was also one of the persons who was listed as state witnesses in the list of the state witnesses as per the state indictment.
uMakhosonke naye bekumunye ke uma mhlambe engenzi iphutha bekumunye umuntu ke obhaliwe phansi ke njengofakazi wombuso.
Do you still remember that?
Usakhumbula lokho?
yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I do.
Now, Makosonke also came to this court, not at the instance of the state, when we're dealing with accused number one's case, and came and stood where you're standing there and gave his testimony.
Futhi uMakhosonke ke naye uye weza la enkantolo kodwa ke akazanga la enkantolo ke njengofakazi wombuso weza ngalenkathi ke kubhekwe nokukhulunywa ke icala ke la accused number 1 naye wema la ome khona ke thula ufakazi bakhe usakukhumbula lokho?
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes, I do.
He also gave a chilling testimony with how he was treated by the investigating team in this case.
Naye ke uMakhosonke ke uyanikeza ufakazi ke ukugijimisa umzimba ngalenkathi echaza ukuthi ke waphathwa kanjani ke abaphenyi.
Do you still remember that?
Usakukhumbula lokho?
Yebo ngiyakhumbula.
Yes.
Now, insofar as what we have said thus far about what Constable Zungu told this court, what did Makosonke say? Remember, according to Constable Zungu, Makosonke also had to come he also fetched Makosonke to Basutwini Hostel at Fort Flores, where there was this feasting that happened. What did Makosonke say about what Constable Zungu said about him?
Uyakhumbula ke Constable Zungu ke wachaza wathi ke bekona lapho befuneka lande khona uMakhosonke aze naye lapha ehostel ngithi manje ke usakhumbula ukuthi yena uMakhosonke wathini yana ngalokho
when he testified under oath today?
Ngalenkathi naye emela inkantolo engaphansi kwesifungo wathini uMakhosonke?
Waphikisana nalokho uMakhosonke wathi ayikho lento leyazanga 2014 abe lapha eFort Flores.
Makhosonke disagreed to that, saying that he was never that place in 2014.
Ngoba lelinye ilanga ngani 2017 nakhuluma ngawo ngisakhumbula kahle.
And there was a day or a year that he gave before the court, I think around 2017, if I'm not mistaken.
Ababe naye ngayo uZungu eFort Flores.
That date when he was with Zungu at Fort Flores.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now, Constable Zungu proceeded to tell this court that as he got into the room where yourself, Kwabeni, Mr. Sibiya was accused number 1 and Mr. Ntanzi was accused number 2 was, and it was dark because the light was having some problems. Then Kwabeni then tried to fix the problematic light.
uZungu futhi manje ke uyaqhubeka uthi ke ngalenkathi ke yena ingena lapha erumini lapho bekhona khona uGwabeni kunomzana Sibiya kanye noNtanzi kodwa futhi bekumnyama lapha yana yena futhi uGwabeni uyazama ukuthi ke alungise ke lenkinga ye light.
Yebo.
Yes.
Now he further told to the court, that is now Zungu, Constable Zungu, further told to the court that in that room, yourself and accused number 1 were in possession of firearms.
uConstable Zungu waqhubeka futhi watshela inkantolo ukuthi ke kulelo room lona lelo wena nomsola woqala nobabili ke beniphethe ke izibhamu.
Yebo.
Yes.
And Mr. Ntanzi, accused number 3, had no firearm in his possession.
Wasesho ukuthi ke umzana Ntanzi ke lo msola wesithathu.
Yeah. I'm sorry, thank you, advocate. I think Mr. Mafika, accused number 2, not 3. Accused number 2, Mr. Ntanzi, had no firearm in his possession.
Umsola ke wesibili ke umzana Ntanzi yena ke ube ngaphathanga isibhamu.
Yebo.
Yes.
Any comments?
Khona mhlawumbe
That you were, he saw you in possession of firearms yourself and accused number 1, and he saw no firearm in possession of accused number 2.
kukhona mhlawumbe ufuna ukusho kuloko kushiwo uyena ke uConstable ma ethi ke ngale lapha erumini ke wena nomsola ke lo qala ke beniphethe isibhamu, umsola wesibili ke uNtanzi yena ubengaphathanga isibhamu.
Into nje engekho nje.
That did not happen, my lord.
Iphoyisa nje lingcolile nje likhuluma into engekho lela kwaZulu.
The police official is just a dirty police official, Mr. Zungu.
Ngaba kanjani nabantu engingabazi kodwa kuthiwa benginawo 2014 kodwa ngibaqala ukubazi 2020.
How can I be in the presence or with the people that I didn't know in 2014? Because my first time of knowing them was in 2020.
Itulo nje azame ukulikhanda yena.
It is just something that he just tried to cook, my lord.
Into engekho engazange zenzeke.
Something that never happened.
Namanga.
He's lying.
Mr. Ncube, let us try to play or let me do this. What could have been expected from Constable Zungu as a policeman then, when he saw people in his presence who had firearms in their possession? Let's just try to think what a policeman would have done under those circumstances.
Masizame nje ukuthi ke sisifake esicathulweni zomuntu ke oyiphoyisa. Bekumele ukuthi ke yena uConstable Zungu njengephoyisa enzeni uma ebona noma uma enabantu abaphethe izibhamu yena kuyiphoyisa naye khona lapho.
Oqala lo muntu uthela abantu ayekubo lapha nuthi ena abanye baba ayidala abagcina abanye babengabazi.
Macala.
Yes.
Firstly, he said the people that he went to see, some of them he has not seen for a very long time, and some they were unknown to him.
Uthi ubuye emsebenzini yena ngaleso sikhathi efika.
He said at that time when he came back, he was from work.
Ufaka ibheji lase South Africa lamaphoyisa SAPS.
And he has a South African police badge.
Kodwa hayi ukuthi waligqoke lapha. Lapha esasikhona hayi ukuthi wayifake ibheji lapha. Sengisho ukuthi yena uyiphoyisa ufaka ibheji.
Okay, what I'm trying to say, my lord, is that he was not having or wearing his badge at the place where we're meeting. But what I'm just saying is that he's an official. He's a police officer.
Kodwa ubona abantu abaphethe ibhamu phambi kwakhe eyiphoyisa.
And now he sees people having firearm in his presence as a police officer.
Ngicabanga ukuthi mina ngomthetho wakhe yena ngoba eyiphoyisa kwakumele yena awuvula icala abiza amaphoyisa ukuthi nabo abantu bephethe ibhamu.
According to me, my lord, I think that as a police officer, firstly, he was supposed maybe to call the police and report the people that are having firearms.
Ngoba ukhuluma ngabantu atheni uyabazi ukuthi ugadla wayiphethe isibhamu.
Because he's talking about people that he knows. He mentioned Gadla, that he was one of the people that was having a firearm.
Usho mina ke lapho.
That he's referring to me when he speaks about Gadla.
Uthi umuzi wayiphethe isibhamu.
He said again, Muzi also had a firearm.
Kodwa akenzi lutho njengomuntu omthetho yena.
But as somebody, an official, a law official, he's not doing anything about it.
Ingakho lokuzwa ngithi iphoyisa elingcolile ngoba ke leki iphoyisa engahlala nabantu abaphethe ibhamu engeke emthethwe ngale yandlela akhuluma ngayo.
That is why I had said that he's a corrupt police, because there is no police official that can sit with people who are carrying firearms
Kodwa engenzi lutho.
and do nothing about it.
Thank you. But in essence, you are saying this never happened.
Kodwa ngakagama ukuthi konke lokho azange kwenzeke.
What is told to the court, it never happened.
Lokho akutshela ikhodi akuzange kwenzeke.
Amangoda lento ayitshela ikhodi.
It's all lies what he told the court.
Lokho kufakazelwa yibo ogwabini noMakhosonke ababesendlini abashoyo bathi ayikho lento akhuluma ngayo.
that is supported by Makwabeni and Makosonke, people who were in the house, who came and said what he's saying was not the truth.
Let's get this clear. You are saying the fact that this never happened is confirmed by Makosonke and Kwabeni, people who were in the house.
Uthi lokho akushoyo ke kuhambisana naloko okusho uKwabeni noMakhosonke abantu bebekhona lapha endlini.
Labathi bebekhona endlini.
The ones that he said they were in the house.
Kusho yena uthi uGwabini huyo owamfonela wathi adlula thatha uMakhosonke beye eFosloras basuthini hostel.
That is his testimony. He said Gwabeni is the one that called him,
Yes.
that he should collect Makhosonke and they all come to the Fosloras hostel.
Abekho la ecourt labantu uZungu uGwabini noMakhosonke.
Gwabeni and Makhosonke, my lord, they are not here in court
Enababoshewe leli cala.
and they are not arrested for this matter.
Kodwa baphikisana nenkulumo yakhe ukuthi ngamanga.
But they disputed or disagreed to his testimony that his testimony is a lie.
So what you're saying basically is that even those people who he mentions as Kwabeni and Makosonke, that they were there on the day on which he's talking about, came here and told the court that he was lying.
Manje okushoyo ukuthi ke manje labantu laba bebekhona lapha yena uGwabeni noMakhosonke labo beza la ecourt ke batshela icourt ukuthi uqamba manga uZungu.
Not that these people were there, who Zungu mentions that they were there.
Or labantu labo uZungu ethi bebekhona lapho.
Yebo.
Yes.
Ene babe ama witness state.
And they were initially the state witnesses.
Ene bachazela ecourt ukuthi abezanga estate ngoba bayaxabana naso ngenxa ukuthi abahambisani nale nkulumo esifuna bezoyikhuluma la ecourt.
And they did mention before the court that they did not become or testify for the state because they knew that there were going to be some arguments since they don't want to play by their own music.
No, Kahle sis, we need to put it very properly on the records.
Okay.
Yes. Just repeat what you've
Pinda
just said
futhi.
now.
Bathi baxabana nestate into ezibengezi la ecourt ukuthi baxabana nestate ngoba bahambisani
Baxabana? Oh.
nenkulumo yayisho istate ukuthi bezoyisho la ecourt.
They said they had differences with the state because they did not align or agree to the story that the state wanted them to say before the court.
Mangikhuluma ucabanga khuluma ngungazwani ngenkulumo
The differences in communication, my lord.
ngoba inkulumo abafe bayisho la sebebizwe i-defense ayibanga inkulumo le okwakuthiwa bazoyisho la.
Because when they were now called by the defense, they did not testify to the testimony that they were told to come and say before the court.
So if I were just to paraphrase you, so that, because I can follow your Zulu. I'm Zulu, very Zulu. Although I'm Swati by birth, but I can hear everything that you say, and you will correct me if my paraphrasing does not really capture what you're just saying. Is that what you're saying, as I understand you, is that the reason why the state did not call them, it is because they did not agree with the state on the fact that the state wanted them to come and say something different from what I think we are all tired, Margaret. I can see. I think the interpreter is tired. I think I'm also tired. I can't see very well. I think we're doing injustice to what Mr. Sibia, to what Mr. To what Mr. Mnuve is saying. I can feel. May we adjourn up until tomorrow, my lord? We'll start on this point with fresh minds. Aye.
Valoyi and the doctor,
Aye, Tano.
what are you saying? Are you tired also?
No, my lord, we are not tired.
You are not tired?
No.
And Mr. Valoyi?
Still as fresh as a daisy.
Tired, my lord. I'm also
Hello.
tired.
Yeah, sometimes the truth tires, and vice versa. So should we adjourn?
Yes.
Because if I recall, it's very important for anybody, for me, because if I recall, some of these guys who are supposed to have refused to tag along with what the state was saying, if I recall, some of them made affidavits. Okay, we meet tomorrow then.
Yes, my lord.